And then we pay out the doubters and we run it back. Turkey is known for its coffee, right? I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you want from me? Hold on, give me repellent. Anyways, I don't understand all the questions. It is okay. Then congrats. I'm happy for you. Why is he talking about Turkey? People keep ringing the bell. Okay, this substrate is too powerful. Jerry? EU4 stream? Whoa, this is a cool color palette. People are really living in the past, man. EU4, why? We should be on EU5 by now. True? I don't know, I'm just saying stuff. Is it true? It got a new DLC, nerd? Imagine calling someone else a nerd when you play Europa Universalis 4. Just, like, I can't take offense to it because it's just such a fundamentally insane statement. Hey, Cetra13, thanks for the gifted subscriptions. Thank you. In Twitch chat, no less. Yes, in Twitch chat, no less. I wish I was into Grand Strategy. I mean, I had a great time playing a bunch of EU4 and CK2. But then, like, it's... Once the spell is broken, I looked at it and I was like, man, I'm spending, like, an awful lot of time just... getting real cookie clicker with it and being like, I'm going to take over Graz. And then I wait till I get a really big number. And then I right-click it over to Graz, and then I watch my big number attack a smaller number, and I'm like, let's go, I got Graz! And then I'm like, oh, it's been 12 hours? And it was like all that work just to be ass at it. I've played so much EU4 especially, just to be bad at it still. I guess what it comes down to is, like, to be honest with you, I don't need any help wasting my time. I'm more than capable of doing it myself. Okay, I'm scared. I would like to go back to base. Perfect timing. The perfect timing doesn't exist. Oh, really? Then how do you explain this? I can't wait for the Dome Keeper Renaissance when NL learns how to strip mine. Honestly, I can't wait till you shut the hell up. It's just... Look at all the +2s. Does that make you feel good? There's some attention for you. Look, I understand. You're probably like... What the hell? Like 20 people made the joke before me. Why am I catching heat for it? Because you weren't the first 20 people, okay? You're 21st. As a result, you get a sigh and a comment that hopefully allows you to just think about what led you to that situation. Okay, enjoy your witty little own. I would like to take less damage. That, for me, that means sword improvements right now. I love that Twitter guy so much. This is the thing, though. He could be lurking here and we don't even know. Guy who was mad about kids being everywhere. And I said, okay, well, I'm in the children's section of the library, so don't come to the children's section of the library if you don't want to be annoyed by kids. And he said, okay, I'll take my witty little own. I had to explain to him, it's not a witty little own. I'm literally in the children's section of the library. Don't come here if you don't want to be annoyed by children. It's not I didn't create a hypothetical situation. I'm tweeting this from the damn annex right now. And give me fast stab as well. Are you ready? You were ready this whole time. Couldn't tell because you were such a cool blue raspberry type flavor in there. What's your daughter's favorite children's book? Dude, my daughter, she like, she owns me a lot. Because Kate speaks Korean, so we have a lot of Korean books. Sometimes if she's feeling spicy, she'll be like, hey daddy, read me this book. And then she'll pull out like a Korean book. And I'm like, not reading it very well. And I'm like, oh, daddy can't read this that very well. Can we get an English book? And you could tell she's just like lost a lot of respect for me. She's like, mommy can read it. I know mommy can read it. I'm not illiterate. I'm just, you know what? Right there. I'm not illiterate. I can even like, I can read the Hangul. I just don't know what it says or like what cadence to use. That's why you practice? Yeah, if I had a kid, I would simply just choose to learn a language that I hadn't learned before I had a kid. Because that's when you tend to get like a lot of time to invest in yourself, get some new hobbies, stuff like that. My friends who don't have kids be like, I would learn Korean to speak to my in-laws. For sure. Well, it sounds like you should get on that shit like fucking right now, dummy. You're never... There's never gonna be a better time. Take it from me. I want jetpack speed. I want jetpack speed. My in-laws aren't Korean? Oh no, I accidentally learned the wrong language. How will I people are really, that's like when people who are not in shape ask you like for workout advice. And they're like, I don't want to accidentally get like too muscular. Like I don't want to get like I don't want to wake up one morning and because I was doing like heavy sets, be like, oh, I can't move my arms. I'm Mr. Olympian now. I don't want to accidentally turn myself into 7-time Mr. Olympia Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's why I'm doing one set of 150 reps with 2-pound weights for bicep curls. I don't want to accidentally get fluent in the wrong language. What a waste that would be. Do you listen to what are you even talking about? What are you even saying in my head right now? I wanted better repellent. We'll get it next time. I'm sitting for now. No, I don't. I want to see when the... Oh, no, we already know when the waves are coming. Okay, never mind. My friend keeps sending me videos of celebrities giving up on working out as advice. What's the... That's... Hold on. There's a lot to get out of this. I love this. I don't really know what it's about yet, but I already love it. Are they doing it to be like, hey, you could be stronger than this celebrity if you just work out more than they do? Or are they doing it to be like, hey, even famous people quit things sometimes, so quitting things is based? It's the damn motherload. It's an extreme motherload? I don't know. I have not seen an answer come in, though. So we'll never know. Hold on. Wait. I guess there's no thought process. They just like watching celebrities quit things. All right. I don't understand, but that's fine. There's a lot of things in this life I don't fully understand. I'm going to do a save round. Honestly, you're not even ready yet. No, he's telling me it's not worth it and it's hard. Well, I think there's actually, and don't get me wrong. Let me finish my bit here. I think there's something to it. You can't be like a 10 out of 10 at everything in your life. You gotta, no, we're not gonna make it. We gotta drop it. You gotta make choices. And I definitely feel like when I look back at when I was lifting, there's nothing wrong with lifting. In fact, there's a lot right with it. But I was like, you know, I was maybe 30 years old, maybe 29, I can't remember. Why was, and I'm just a guy, why was I like, oh, you know what my goal is to be like 230 pounds and lift a big misshapen stone in the fjords of Iceland? Like, why don't you just like go and do your time, take 60 minutes and work out, set your ambition a little lower. Instead of setting your ambition like I'm gonna have like a 700-pound squat or something like that, just have the ambition that's like I'm gonna fucking do this shit 4 times a week until the wheels fall off. So I think it's setting that if you are like an athlete or a personal trainer or something like that, then I think it makes sense to be like, I want to have like a 6% body fat or something like that. But if you're just like a person, I think paring the ambition down to a more reasonable level is very sensible. Like that's on the Peloton for a while. I was like, it's gonna take, dude, my food poisoning screwed up my goals. It's gonna take me so long to get to 400 kilojoule output in 30. Who cares? Just be like, you know, I'm riding 7 days a week, and on the weekends I'm doing longer rides. Like, you'll get there in time, or you won't, but you'll still have worked out, which is good. You know. It's good to have goals. Yeah, but like you gotta match the goals to your personality type. Like if you're the kind of person who's like, you go on like one Peloton ride and you're like, oh, I'm gonna become a pro cyclist, then any bump in the road is, I think, more likely to make you give up on it forever. If your goal is instead just to like work out so you live a little bit longer or like, you know, your clothes fit more nicely, then I think you're more likely to stay consistent with it. That's just my 2 cents, though. Would love to know what people think about this. So I think Probe is a very sensible pickup. I think they're both good, though. I would love to take Condenser as well. If another Condenser came up, I'd be all about it. Beautiful. Triangles? Dude, that's a... No, that's a mother load. I told you. Told you I was going to embarrass you, Barry. I just want to be needlessly jacked in a job that doesn't require it. I think that's fine. That's respectable. Like a little vain, but so what? I like, wait, what do I like long blade? Yes, long blade into an eventual javelin. Yeah, long sword. As the poet laureate of Oakland said, I like them round, thick, and juicy. So, what is... Something juicy bubble. I remember. Honestly, no, that's enough. That's enough of that. Worth a try. I need some jetpack speed. I need some jetpack speed. I prefer the poet laureate of the West, Dalton Wilcox. Listen, I wouldn't do a disservice to Andy Daly by trying to do a Dalton Wilcox impression. Better to just let that one exist in its original form. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get your ass. I got your ass. What difficulty is this? It's prestige. I don't want to be down here. I'd like to go back. I don't even know how I got off the track. It's time to go back, yeah? This thing is bone dry. Baron. He's Weezer pilled. He's Rivers Cuomo'd. Do you think that Rivers Cuomo was actually fucking that much when he wrote Tired of Sex? Or do you think he was just, you think it was like a concept album about like what if he was fucking? I don't think he was fucking that much. 7 days, 7 different girls, 7 days a week? Come on. I think Pinkerton, I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody think that Pinkerton is a Rivers Cuomo concept album about what if he was so cool that he got tired of it? I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that Pinkerton is Rivers Cuomo's hoe phase? We liked Toxic Fumes a lot. I liked Toxic Fumes. I like Toxic Fumes a lot. Let's go Wither so we can get to some Toxic Fumes. Zap me. I mean, you guys, you don't even warn the Withering. Oh, the Withering. Everybody wants to be my enemy. We do a lot of memes here. Is he just joining us? We meme it up a little bit. Not sure if you're familiar. Sideways? Paul Giamatti? Who's your favorite actor in Sideways? Paul Giamatti, Thomas Hayden Church, Virginia Madsen, Sandra Oh. I mean, it's a stacked cast. Wow. I gotta go Paul Giamatti. By the way, you can't take duplicates, so who you got next? Sandra Oh. I mean, she's good. Thomas Hayden Church also shows her his Sandra Oh face. Hayden Panettiere. Excuse me, I don't believe she's in Sideways. Ooh. Who do you think is the worst Simpson? I'll start. OJ. You can't take duplicates. Okay, so who's next? Lisa? Wow, problematic. Yeah, okay, I guess OJ is pretty bad, but Lisa, oh, she's a real monster. What? Because she, like, emasculates you with her strong will and intelligence? Jessica? I got nothing against Jessica Simpson. She's just, like, a little silly. She's just like a lady. I would like to get even more Wither. I'd like to get a lot. I'd like to get a lot of things. You know what I'd also like to get is maybe like our health bar. Just to see. Comic book guy? Yeah, I mean, comic book guy is pretty annoying, especially how he's become like one of the most famous scientists of all time, Neil deGrasse Tyson. And Top Gun Maverick. The Jets had the... don't even get me started. I want to start replying to Neil deGrasse Tyson's tweet about movies and just say like, so... Like his Top Gun tweet that was insane, I wanted to reply and say, thank you, Neil. I've been waiting for an objective review of this movie for ages, but all I can see is a bunch of people writing about how fun it is to watch. Then I thought, what if this guy's actually going through like a really hard time in his life and he sees this tweet, and obviously like he's smart enough to understand sarcasm. So like, what if he sees this tweet and is like, fuck it, it's just not worth it, you know, and it sends him like into a crisis or whatever. So I figured I'd just go easy on him a little bit. Do it anyway, it's funny. I just don't understand what possesses a man to tweet like that. Like, isn't he like one of the smartest people on the planet? Why is he tweeting about Top Gun? He's tweeting CinemaSin stuff about Top Gun Maverick? Shouldn't he be tweeting shit that nobody cares about? Like, the gluons have a negative quark speed or something. We've recently discovered yet another subatomic particle that fucking nobody cares about. Shouldn't he be tweeting about that shit? Neil deGrasse Tyson, instead, he's watching Game of Thrones going, actually, there's no such thing as dragon scale. Yeah, no kidding. Idiot? Like... Sorry. Go intense withering. Withering and... Okay, it's pure ass. What if he watches the stream? Well, then I hope that if he watches the stream, he's like, you know, he doesn't take too much offense to it and instead goes, you know what, I'm gonna like start changing my behavior slightly. It can happen. People can change. Didn't even need the wither. I mean, like, I know it sounds, but it's like... It's just that kind of personality type is so exhausting to be around. Like, you go take your friend to a movie, and they're like, why wouldn't they just blow up the airfield before they do their trench run? And you're like, I don't know, dude. Is that really why you're here? You're an expert on military strategy now? Because you were in Scouts? Like, I don't get it. Why, that's not why I invited you to the movie. I invited you because you would like DD. Now you're harshing my damn buzz. Oh! I can do the one trip here? I think I could do the one trip. Especially with this. Now, teleporter and this run's got a chance. I will say, though, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. I'll go stun Lazor. The only way to watch Prometheus is to CinemaSins it. And I'm sorry if that offends you. I think there's a lot to like about Prometheus. For example, it has beautiful cinematography. And anytime I see it on TV, I will always watch it. Because it's fun to watch. There's like a jacked alien dude who looks like Gordon Ramsay in disguise. Like, I will, and I watch Alien Covenant every time too, just to see Michael Fassbender say, here, you blow, I'll do the fingering. Like, there's no way they didn't know what they were talking about when they wrote that one. But anyway, regardless, I hate that, like, when Prometheus came out, everyone was like, wow, that's kind of like dog shit. And then, like, now there's these video essays. Actually, all the scientists are bad because they were the lowest bidder. They offered the lowest price for their contract, which means they were incompetent relative to people who were actually good at their job. So it's really a commentary on Weyland-Yutani and the ravaging effects of hypercapitalism. I'm like, no, it's not. It's just they fucking wrote them like idiots. They just wrote them like... If they were gonna do... There's a movie that comes to 4,500 theaters in the United States of America. They want to get like a $90 million opening, okay? If they wanted to make it a commentary on something like that, you know, it's such a broad movie, they would have said like Idris Elba would have been like, why are these engineers so bad at their jobs? And then Charlize Theron would say, that's what happens when your father hires the lowest bidder, or something like that. They wouldn't make you sift through the damn script to find the subtext, okay? Sorry, I'm very passionate about Prometheus being like a bad movie but still pretty watchable. I'm just, okay, I'm going back up. Yeah, then Charlize Theron would be like, oh please, the only way they could have a contribution to the scientific community is if they start putting chimps back into space. Bazinga. Just smokes. Watch this. Ready? Smoked it. Still came back in time to smoke you. Excuse me, stun laser has some default damage. Is that new? Is that new? I do like watching movies that are kind of ass. Anyone else gonna watch The Mole on Netflix? It looks. I'm just gonna say, I know not everybody's into it. It looks like a rare Netflix dub. Well, I guess I shouldn't mind there. I just watched the first episode. It's good. There you go. Many people have spoken. Netflix TV has like a 10% win rate. I could not agree more. If Netflix has one hater, it is me, okay? If Netflix has no haters, I am dead. But every once in a while, they can still come out with a good show. I'm not saying make a good show, because I don't know how involved they were, besides maybe signing the damn checks. Get me out of here, get me out of here. I'm so greedy. Okay. I'm greedy? Oh, this is bad. No, it's worth. It's not worth, at least. We need drill speed upgrade. We also need, well, we need things. But, like, the run's pretty good. For now, at least. Can you shoot? Oh, right, I forgot they changed the controls. I really like Power of the Dog. I'll be honest with you, I didn't know that was, I didn't know that was a Netflix joint. I really need 2 probes. I need a lot. Let's start. Let's save. Let's save. That shit boring as hell. I haven't seen it, but I was trying to figure out a way to make the joke. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen Raised by Wolves, but the lead character, or the main character, is named Campion. So I was like, it's nice that Jane Campion found time to make an Oscar-winning film in between seeding life on a brand new planet consisting exclusively of animals that look like human genitalia and bleed milk. But I was like, nobody's fucking seen the show. Nobody's season 2. I didn't even see season 2. I was like, maybe I'll catch it when it comes back. HBO Max was like, this shit too expensive. Only 9 people watch it. And I'm like, ah, fuck. So they canceled it. Now the whole, like, the Raised by Wolves subreddit is just people trying to get the filmmakers to release a graphic novel that's gonna answer all the mysteries that were actually presented in the show. And I'm like, I gotta be real with you, brother. I don't think that's happening. First time watching a show that does a lot of world building. There's no solving these mysteries, man. You just got Lindelofed. All right. Thank you. Good time management. Have you watched House of the Dragon yet? No, but like, I honestly think I'm gonna stop being a hater, because everyone seems to agree that show's pretty good. First episode I thought was better than okay, and then I just like, I don't know, I didn't make it a priority in my life, and as a result I have not seen it since. But every week people keep going, this show's really good. Whereas with, like, no offense, I don't like want to punch down necessarily, but like no, fucking nobody's talking about Lord of the Rings, the Rings of Power at all. Nobody's talking about it in the slightest. I don't think I've heard anybody discussing it since the first 2 episodes came out. Bro, my econ is behind the times. My econ is so bad that people, like, when they watch this video, they're gonna be like, don't judge it too hard. It was a product of the time in which it grew up. That's how fucked up my econ is right now. So we gotta build that shit up. Too sweet. I don't watch Game of Thrones, but I'm liking the Lord of the Rings show. Josh, don't take this the wrong way, but that's because, like, you're fucking, like, normal. You're just, like, a normal guy with, like, a job, like, a spouse, and, like, a pet, like, a house and stuff like that, who, like, watches TV for, like, entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, watching media is not your hobby, which is actually better than good. It's great. But that's not me, and that's also not most people in chat. I own it myself as well. You know what? Let's get a better delay. It's better econ. I know we need better econ, but then it's just like, Josh, you're just like a normal guy, and that's fine. In fact, it's, again, I can't stress enough, it's better than fine. Okay, 2 probes is really good. I don't know if we mine fast enough to allow us to even take advantage of 2 probes, but we know we're going to want it at some point. The world needs normies. You know what? I think there was definitely... by the way, you should live, like, your truth. There was a time where the world was, like, too normal. I don't know if I would go off and say the world is too weird now. But I definitely think we should, like, you know, embrace the merits of occasional normalcy more than we do right now. Hold on. Like, people are out there saying just, like, insane shit at all times. And I don't mean insane shit like political opinions I disagree with. I mean insane shit like, I won't watch Arthur with my kids because DW becomes a cop in the final episode. Like, are you listening to yourself? You're 37 years old. What's wrong with you? Just chill out a little bit, you know? We got a vegetable dip over there. I see. Is that a real issue? It is for people who don't have kids, but, like, think that they will someday. Just, you can't take offense to that. If you're gonna go, wow, you can't take offense, because anybody who has strong opinions about Arthur and does not have a kid is 100% proudly living the child-free lifestyle. They're not like, oh, I can't wait to have kids. They're like, yeah, no, you got me. I'm never... And honestly, they probably even go a step further. They're like, having kids should be illegal or something like that. I understand. I'm so fucked up. People who don't have kids would be like, I would never let my kids watch Paw Patrol. I don't want my kids to grow up to be a firefighter. 8 of these? Holy, man. More carrying capacity, mayhaps. The kid card's getting a bit worn. Yeah, well, get used to it, because she's fucking 2, so, like, it's not like there's, like relief on the horizon, I would say learn how to coexist with that bit, because it's sticking around. It's like, and they didn't mean anything bad by it, but I got the tweet this weekend that was like, your tweets have become so unhinged since you had a kid. I think being a dad does something to your brain. And I just had to, because I saw an opportunity for like a witty little own. I had to reply and be like, yeah, you know what? I think it does change you. I would love your thoughts on this. I think having a child does change you a little bit. They smoked. This is a nasty round. Young nasty man. I know you're gonna say stun laser needs upgrades. Guess what? Everything needs upgrades. It does change you neurologically. I linked you an article on Twitter and you never replied. Yep. This sounds about right. I haven't been reading a lot of... look, I appreciate it. I haven't been reading a lot of articles lately, and none of them have been from strangers. Wait, there's more minables over here? What am I doing? Oh, I'm doing good things. Hey. You're creating little crevasses here. What do I need? I need more triangles. That's a big one. Better stun laser would hit the spot. Literally just hit the spacebar by accident. On the bright side, my stun laser will be moving slightly faster. Okay. Markedly faster. Go. You think chat culture has gotten better or worse from going from 5,000 viewers to 10,000? I don't think people are ready for this take, but I actually think it got like a lot better. And some people in chat may disagree, but like when we have 5,000, people complain, like, and some of you are still here, I apologize. People will fucking complain about everything. Like everything. We don't like the new thumbnails. We don't like the new logo. We don't like the way you've stopped titling your episodes. Northern Lion Plays, name of the game, episode number, title that doesn't make sense. Episode 63, making progress. They just complain non-stop. And because chat moves slow, people would have like real arguments about it. And then like now I think that sometimes people come in and they like complain, and that's fine. Like, you know, it's kind of like my brand as well. But then like people just talk past them, and then they probably go like watch someone else. Or they like learn to pog up. Either of which is fine in my world, man. And to think you guys all laughed at me when I accidentally took slightly faster sword speed, or stun laser speed. Well, nobody's laughing now. I also just think, like, genuinely chat gets better over time. Because, like, people grow up or leave. And they start caring about like other stuff that's more important. Like instead of like, oh, his mines suck, they'll be like, I'm watching this and I think that his minds suck, but at the same time, I gotta remember to pay my electric bill later tonight. And I think that's just good for, like, the culture in general. Like, there's times I'll be watching someone stream, like a friend of mine, and I'll be like, I'll know about the game that they're playing. And I'll be like, you know what, I could type here something that would make me feel better and maybe, like, help them out. But also, like, at the same time, maybe they're just vibing right now. Maybe I'll just type lol when they say something that is funny. And then I'll type Monka S when something scary happens. Like, the only time I'm a hater in chat, honestly, is like in Chib's chat. And that's just because he's playing Cyberpunk. And I apologize to him. This is true. I apologize to him in our Discord. But I was just genuinely like, and it's not fair to Chib, but I was like, if AAA games have one hater, it's me. If they have no haters, it's because I'm dead. I'm sure there's a couple of counter examples there, but like for the most part, I just don't. I look at like a AAA game these days and I just get exhausted. Wake the fuck up, samurai. You ever wanted to do the same fucking mission for 50 hours straight? Hey, what are we gonna... Hey, Keanu Reeves, what are we gonna do on this mission? Okay, you're going to infiltrate the cyber bank of Night City. Oh shit, it's a fucking heist? What are we gonna do? Are we gonna like hack into the mainframe or like design? We go in through the tunnels? Here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna kick down the front door and shoot 70 NPCs in the head. Then you're gonna press E on top of a briefcase. You're gonna turn 180 degrees. You're gonna shoot 80 NPCs in the head until you get back to the place where you started the mission. All right, what are we gonna do after that? Okay, we're gonna take out a drug lab deep in the bowels of Night City. Oh, sick. Are we gonna use like C4s? You're gonna shoot 61 NPCs in the head. And then you're gonna press E to put some C4 on some tables, and then you're gonna turn 180 degrees and shoot 35 NPCs in the head and walk to the place where you entered the mission. If you like it, by the way, that's totally fine. If you like it, it's totally fine. But like, I don't, so fuck you, I guess. I remember where I first broke with AAA. I gotta be the only idiot on the planet who bought the first Red Dead Redemption. And then played more of the multiplayer than the single player. Because when I played the single player, it just pissed me off. I would like ride my horse out into the wilderness, and then some snake oil salesman would be like, "Hey, Dango, you gotta get them. You gotta go to Lizard Hole and go there." And then I would ride my horse to Lizard Hole. It takes you like 12 minutes to ride through the mesa. You get to Lizard Hole, and some guy's like, "You made it. Bring this this bottle of apothecary juice back to the snake oil salesman." And then you can put that, and then you ride back out to him. It's another 12 minutes. Oh, but 8 minutes into the ride, some people try to kill you. So you shoot them with your auto target, and then you're like, whoa, it's like the world's really alive. And I was like, am I the only sane human being on planet Earth? He hates story? I love story. It's just, this is like disguised story. People, they think I hate story in games. I mostly just hate the way that AAA games designed as like a commodity are forced to dole out the story. Which is instead of like, hey, we got a great story, what they do is they break up that story into like 20 or 40 cutscenes and then put a bunch of like boring shit in between it. Like, it's like if you went to see a movie and they were like, hey, did you like the first act of the movie? Well, here's 6 hours of busy work where you find out where the protagonist got his new gun. No, in the movie, He pulls it out, and then his partner goes, "Whoa, new gun? Where'd you get it?" And then he goes, "If I told you, then I'd have to kill you." And then they kick down the door together, and they just, do the fucking shit that you came to see in the first place. They fly now. Before we do this, does anybody else shoot lasers from their eyeballs? Anyway, again, if you like AAA stuff, that's fine. Join the club. There's about 1 billion of you. You can tell who they are because they say things like, "Did you see the new Battlefield game EA showed off at E3? I know the last 8 have disappointed me, but like this one's gonna do it. This time they've really learned from their mistakes." Call of Duty. Call of Duty. I play Battlefield. Well, I don't actually play it. What I do is get really excited for like the new one that they announce, and then I like play the open beta, and I go, holy shit, they did it. They actually did it. It's the best Battlefield since Battlefield 3. They fucking did it. And then it comes out, and they're like, it was $400,000 worth of DLC for it already? I'm not buying that. And then you just wait for E3 3 years from now, and then, anyway. Hold on, the One Piece? Our score is 51, huh? Could use some more. Could use some more. Those could use some more. Could use some more everything. I'm saving. We need suit upgrades still. We need econ, man. Okay, your ass has gotta go. You're right, I need toxic fumes. Toxic fumes. History quickly crashing through your rooms. Your ass? Your ass? Uh-oh. Aw, shit. Ah, it's not even that bad. Could have been better. Is Deflector no good? It's fine. I just like, I don't know. I got other stuff I want to prioritize. I don't think it's as good as a lot of people seem to think. Get physical damage reduction? Listen, you piece of shit. Motherfucker. You princes of Maine, you kings of New England. That's an upgrade. It's an upgrade that's exclusively for the Laser Dome. I can understand how you would get confused. You would think that it's something that you could get for both. Unfortunately, it's a Laser Dome exclusive upgrade. I love when your mannerisms evolve when I don't watch you for a little bit. Okay, sanest viewer just dropped. I don't know how I'm supposed to reply to that. Now, I'm very self-conscious about everything that I do. People change over time. Sorry if this bothers you. Would love to know your thoughts on this, etc., etc. I would like 2 more diamonds so I can get toxic fumes, please. I think we can make it. Can also understand how, you know, I might be different than I was even last week. I've been hanging out with a 2-year-old for 4 days. I was laughing. I was watching a little bit of Apollo's stream. I thought he was playing his piano, and then out of nowhere he started playing Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and I typed in his chat like, "Oh shit, I love this song. This is my favorite song right now." And then I realized that it was actually Kate was playing Old MacDonald on her piano with the baby upstairs. So I was literally just psycho posting. It's just like just accusing him of playing Old MacDonald Had a Farm. Saying his chatter. Ah! Okay, hold on. Maybe this works. This is why God gave us one triangle. Oh, it seems to be working. That was actually like the easiest wave of all time. Do you miss Rumbleverse? The only time I really missed it, so like yesterday I had the slightest amount of free time, and I was like, oh, I'd like to play like a little game right now. I just like to play like a little game. But I had uninstalled Rumbleverse, so I said, you know what, I'll play some Omega Strikers. And then after like one game, I was like, what the fuck am I doing? It's just like an extreme waste of my time. Not to be insanely rude to Omega Strikers, but I was like, why am I playing this? They added like an insanely horny cat girl to the game. And like in the first game I played, I didn't know what any of her abilities did, and the one on the enemy team just destroyed me. And I went, you know what? Like, I'm like, it's not that my time is precious, but it's too precious to be wasting it on this. Take me out. She's not horny, lol. Dude, you need to... Your horny calibrator's all fucked up. If you go watch, like, the reveal trailer of this character and you go, she's not that horny, you need to spend some time in the waking world, okay? She's a cat girl dressed in, like, lingerie whose pose is, like, her tongue sticking out and her eyes looking up. You need to go, like, ride the bus for an hour and just steep yourself in humans who are living their day-to-day life. Because if that's not horny to you, you're a product of a different environment. Let me just put it that way. And you gotta recalibrate a little bit. You know, you're gonna get the bends. When you come back to the relatively less horny real world, you're gonna get the horny bends. It wasn't so bad. Ooh, excuse me. Look, this must be close to the left. Like close to the edge of the map on the left. Because we're getting way too much bedrock here. Let's go. Oh my god, it's so... The substrate... Holy shit, she really does do the pose. Everything I've ever said is true, okay? Except for anything I said that was fucked up. That was clearly meant as a joke. Best Radiohead album, The Bends? No, but like it's good. It's not the best. I mean, it's kind of like... It's a bit of an insane take. It's like being like, oh, my favorite Beatles album? Introducing the Beatles. Still a good album, but like... You're entitled to enjoy it, but like... Get some sense. It's Revolver. It might be, I'm a Sgt. Pepper's guy, but it might be... I mean, Revolver is at least not a senseless choice. I'm also... I think the truly enlightened choice is actually Abbey Road. And I find myself... Maybe I should stop saying the older I get, because I don't know if it has anything to do with age. I think it might just have something to do with time. The older I get, the more I'm into like the way that Abbey Road ends with just a montage of 17 different half-baked song ideas wrapped together. It's just like a flex, especially from Paul McCartney. That's like, hey, I don't even need to write a song. Here's just a hook. Here's a hook and some nonsense lyrics. It's gonna be stuck in your head for 65 fucking years. Dude's just improvising off the top of his head. She came in through the bathroom window. They did go guided by voices mode for real. Where you at? Where you at? I actually did a Beatles Peloton ride to become complete self-caricature. I did a Beatles Peloton ride on the weekend. Some of the songs, they came on, and I was like, oh, I don't even like this song. I wish they put on a song I liked. And then like 10 seconds into it, I'm like, never mind, this shit's like insanely good. Golden Slumbers. Oh, Darlin'. I thought those songs were mid. They are not mid. They're sick with it. I don't want to go off on a rant here, but does anybody else think that New York, I Love You, but You're Bringing Me Down is just James Murphy doing his best to write Golden Slumbers for a millennial audience? We should get this. No? Well, I said I didn't want to go off on a rant. My friends with kids be like, have you seen the new Pink Fong show? have you heard the new Baby Shark? Hey, my friends with kids be like, have you seen the Halloween update to Peppa's World yet? Well. I can't drill? My dude stopped drilling, I got so scared. We probably probed here, but we gotta head up anyway, so just like, might as well expose some rocks. Go right side next time. Whoa! I'm still waiting for the Wiggles Greatest Hits Remastered. Man. I hope Hot Potato's on it. You think Hot Potato would be on it? Let's amp it up here a little bit. Chills. When they say mashed banana, chills. Get withered? Get withered? Okay, Toxic Fumes actually sort of unbelievable. Kind of incredible. What does the upgrade do that costs 30 gold? It doubles your score, but it ends your run. It's a dangerous game we play. Tangled web we weave. Please. Thank you! Thank you! Your resources saved me. You need drill speed? I deadass just bought it. Little bro. Okay. The one trip. He's toxic. But raising my toddler all weekend. Bunch of kids in their damn early 20s are like, here's how you need to live your life. You find God. Okay? Find God. We actually need jetpack speed first, I think. I'm decidedly godless. I still think, do you think I would get in trouble if I put in my Twitch profile the only atheist family first streamer? I still think it's a good bit that also I maybe believe in. I also recognize it's pretty rude, I guess, or whatever. Would love your thoughts on this, and so on. Sure, how about our laser does a little bit more damage? Sounds good. But comedians have it's our job to offend, okay? We're in many ways. Have you heard of the jester's immunity? In the anyway, we've done this bit a few times before. Oh no! They're bringing in the damn. It's an armored personnel carrier. Is that your Rowan Atkinson? I didn't know if that was Rowan Atkinson, but the idea of Rowan Atkinson being like, comedians have an obligation to tell the truth no matter how uncomfortable, and then also being like, playing a character whose main joke is like shitting his pants accidentally is so funny. Comedians have an obligation to tell the truth no matter how uncomfortable, to expose a mirror to society so that society can view itself as others would see it. That's why my new show, Guy Who Gets Pissed Off at a Bee for 10 episodes on Netflix, is so important. Guy who can't seem to get one over on an insect. You see, it's a metaphor. I don't know, that's probably not what Rowan Atkinson sounds like. I hate to dunk on Rowan Atkinson, because he's, like, more talented and successful than me, and also, like, Blackadder is so good. It's an unbelievable show. Nevertheless. Forgot about the motherlode? No. You forgot about the motherlode. I've been workshopping a new joke too. I watched Jay watch a bunch of Kitchen Nightmares this weekend. So I've been working on a joke, and this is called this is my impression of somebody from Illinois but not from Chicago that's mad about how long it's taking food to come out of the restaurant they go to. It's been 45 minutes. Where's my salad? That's not good at all. Where's my salad? They be saying salad. It's just a salad. Why is it? You know what I mean? It is coming out as To New Zealand, for sure. Like, where's my salad? It's the same guy who in his he got accused by Gordon Ramsay of being not alpha enough to be a restaurant owner, and then one of his servers comes to him and says, "I gotta tell you something. You're a coward, and your chef should be fired." And then the owner says, "Don't forget who's your boss. If you have a problem with the way that I run this restaurant, then you can just keep your comments to yourself." Classic line. Not like you're fired, but don't tell me. Keep your stupid comments in your pocket. All right, going up. I didn't care for the dressing on my salad. It's just a salad. There we're getting there. It's just a salad. What's that sound? Okay. Stun laser, I need your help. We need your help. Good Galaxy Quest reference. Thank you. Everyone loves my references. They're off the chain. Ah! Let's go! No one can defeat the stun laser. The bullet is enormous. There is no escape. Galaxy Quest definitely a goated movie. Yeah, I would say it's a safe bet. I'm glad I saw it when I was like 14. So I didn't get suckered into watching like a movie that was just funny, and then like halfway through it, a bunch of aliens suffocate in like an incredibly traumatic scene for at least a youngster. I was at the right age to be like, bro, they're suffocating, lol, stupid aliens, Lamau. These dummies, they're like, oh, there's no oxygen in this cabin. Bro, look at these aliens. They're so stupid. Why don't they just, like, breathe in? Stupid-ass aliens. Anyway. Would love your thoughts on this. Average FTL player would be like, so true. What's NL's favorite movie? I would say it's probably Galaxy Quest. If I was forced to choose right now. Might be a little bit of like it being primed, it being front of mind. But I'd probably have to say Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest #1 probably. Let me get an even faster stab. Morbius would be up there. Yeah, I'd say Morbius would be pretty close to being up there. I really like Uncut Gems, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's... Honestly, I think Uncut Gems... You know what? If you're going to push me, I think it might be in my top 10. I'm not saying it's one of the 10 best movies ever made, but it's definitely one of the 10 movies that has resonated the most with me. And as much as you got to be wary about a recency bias, you also got to be wary about anti-recency bias, which is when you see something amazing and you go, no, I probably just love it because it's brand new. We'll get that next time. And as a result, you actually underrate it because you're worried about being a victim of a bias. It's the bias. And I got to be straight up with you. I think Uncut Gems is worth it, man. I don't wish to wither you just yet. I want to wait for more enemies to be on the screen. Now I wish to wither you. Even faster stab. Beauty. What am I doing? That's some placebo effect shit? Yeah, but like it's called the placebo effect, right? Like it's not called the placebo shit that don't work. So true, I think. Okay, thank you. So true, I think. Let's dig a little deeper. I got a good feeling. I mean, honestly, I'm a big believer in the placebo effect. If that's funny, it was unintentional. Might as well open up a mine here. That's not the joke, I swear to you. But like, you know, baby's been sick for a while. Kate's been sick on and off. I've been taking, and I said this in the Discord, so I apologize if you already saw it, but I've been taking a variety of pseudo-scientific immune system boosters. I've been taking a multivitamin every day. My parents bought me something called Sambucol. I don't even know what the hell's in it. It's an enormous purple pill that that is, it claims to be an immune booster. I take it every day right now. I take a vitamin C based immune boosting beverage that, like, the person inside of me that has a bachelor's of science honors in biology says this shit doesn't fucking work. But then the person that I also am that says if I get sick our whole household is gonna collapse says line them up, baby. We're taking them all in today. I can't afford to have scientific principles right now. I got shit to do. And you know what? I'm still here. So big ups to the placebo effect. I'd like to thank the placebo effect. Your placebo saved me. You know what? It's finally happened. Wait for it. Wither 'em. Withering ends. Withering ends. And smoking and keeping the dome. Healed? Ah, we're okay. Your ass is dead. Is Kate keeping up to date on the progress of North America at Worlds? You know what? You're gonna laugh. Maybe she could hear me. She could choose to vouch for this or not. Last night she was on the couch and she was sitting like this. And then I came out like a half an hour later and she was on the couch. She was sitting cross-legged with her phone like this, like an inch away from her eyeballs. And the first thing, this is marriage telepathy. The first thing I thought of is I was going to be like, oh, is there a league tournament on or something? I didn't bring it up because she needs to actually rest her voice a little bit. Now you mentioning that, I'm like, I was right. And I knew it. I do have to tell you, though, she's not rooting for North America. She's definitely rooting for a South Korean team. I don't know which one. NA is 0-9. Well, you know what? Classic dad joke. They got my number if they need someone to play mid lane ADC Melisandre. Do they have your number? Probably. I imagine I have two-factor on my Riot account. So I guess technically, I don't know if it's legal for them to access it, but... It's never stopped a tech company before. Why you glancing so much? Listen, motherfucker. My brain is dead. Like, I'm actually, like functionally brain dead right now. And often. But, like, especially right now. Just to be live is a miracle. To stay live, it would be enough. You know what I'm saying? Where? Chad, where was it? They were down. Okay. Noted. Noted. It sounded down? How could it sound down? I only have like a left and a right headphone. How could it sound... How could it... How can... How can it... How can it sound... But like... But how? I'm saving. I don't think his run's really going anywhere right now, but I think once we start getting some mother loads, it's over for you. I know what I said. Get faded. Try the 3D virtual barbershop video. Dude, that is a blast from the past. I miss the era of... I was thinking about this. Like, this is why these Dome Keeper videos go so long. Well, one of the many reasons. We've now reached an era... I think we're, like, post-viral video. But there was, like, a... Like, in the 90s, the early 2000s, everybody watched the same, like, 6 TV shows. You'd go to school, be like, whoa, what happened on Survivor last night? Whoa, what happened on Big Brother? You could talk about it with anybody. Then we got, like, one viral video, like, a day. Or like a month sometimes. Charlie Bit My Finger. The evolution of dance. Stuff like that. You could be, you've never seen Charlie Bit My Finger? And then you pop it up and they're like, whoa. Anyway. I feel like... Because sorry, I watched a lot of Kitchen Nightmares, okay? I feel like the last, like, event that unified Western culture was the Kitchen Nightmares episode of Amy's Baking Company. It seems so quaint now, even though it's only like 8 years ago. There was like an episode on television where people were like, this lady's out of her mind. You gotta see this. And everybody was talking about it. And then from there, we fractured. We went through the prism. And obviously we've gone through some stuff like as humanity since then. Tiger King. Well, even Tiger King, people were like, they had too much... they had too many ethics. People were like, I'm not going to watch Tiger King. I think people should be nice to animals. And I'm like, me too. That's what, if you think people should be nice to animals, you got to see this shit. When Amy's Baking Company was on TV, nobody was concerned about Amy and Sammy's mental health. They were right for the damn throat. And I guess what I'm trying to say is that it was a better time. But now we're like, oh, you knew it had to be around here somewhere. We're like post-unifying virality now. I'm going to do my PhD thesis on this. I can't remember the last time people were like, hey, did you... Like, everybody was on the same page and was like, did you see this video? Teleporter, man. Just let me get a teleporter, please, me. Seabat. White and gold dress. Ah, simpler era. Will Smith punch? No, it immediately became discourse. You know, like, I just want to go back to the era where, like... Fuck you. I want to go back to the era where if Joaquin Phoenix was watching the Brazilian birthday party and then an alien walked by, he just goes, oh, shit. Instead, in the modern era, if Joaquin Phoenix was watching that video of the kid's birthday party and then the alien walked by, like, immediately you'd turn on CNN and they would be like, what does this mean for, like, are we allowed to insult the alien even though they came? No, okay, we're going down it. This is troubling discourse. Listen, I'm trying to say, I'm just done with discourse. I just want to see more videos of things that are like, guy falls down. Hey, look, hey, I'm never going to fall down. Oh, I want to see more like that. And instead, you can't even get that anymore because then, like, people write fucking insane comments. I hope he's okay. No, you don't even know who he is. Doesn't make you some kind of saint to hope that a stranger is... Of course, everybody hopes he's okay. But give me some more videos of him falling down. Unlike other people, I don't wish harm on people. No, I don't want him to be injured. I just want him to, like, look like he hurt himself, but be completely fine. I almost feel like it's too late for Condenser, but I don't know if we're going to live long enough to get another gadget. If we don't take a gadget here. So, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm sending, man. I'm not shredding. Condenser's like, it's good enough. But we do need to upgrade other things first. I could definitely sell myself on a delay real quick, an increased delay. Getting perma overcharge would definitely be nice. 10,000 years I've been roaming these halls. You know what? I was listening to Cinderella Man by Rush, and I was like, I wonder what inspired this song. Look it up. The whole fucking song is about Mr. Deeds. Not the 2002 movie, but the like 1930 Mr. Deeds Goes to Washington one that they used to make the 2002 Adam Sandler one. Neil Peart watching Mr. Deeds. Holy shit, I'm gonna write a song about this. It's crazy. Because he was human. Because he had morals. Because he was man, they called him insane. It's just, it's so funny. They tried to fight him, just couldn't beat him. We're okay. Bounce him, bounce him. You gonna bounce his ass? Ooh. Get him again. Ooh. Rush is so bad, OMG. Wrong. Wrong again. Amazing. Everything you just said was wrong. Don't. Not today. Come on. Take me back to the motherfucking mother load. Okay. Invisible airwaves do be crackling with life. I don't even know what the hell he's saying. This is a song Geddy Lee. Well, sorry, Neil Peart is mad that like, I don't even know that like the Monkees are popular. Echoes with the sound, the salesman. Salesman. Where's my mother load, Denny? Where the hell's my mother load? It's even further down. I don't know. Walt, sounds a little sus. We'll find a new mother load. Don't say it. Says you. I do like says you. Come on. That's right, it's the square hole. Says you is old school? Yeah, it's pretty old. It's probably from like 2021. You're right, it's pretty dated if you're 12. You ever notice like the younger you are, the faster things get old, and the older you are, the longer things stay contemporary? People will say shit like the reign of Emperor Justinian is the first thing that happened in the modern era. Oh, really? That's modern? Shit was like 1,000 years ago, dumbass. Modern? Oh, really? Herodotus is the start of modern history. Wrong. The start of modern history is when Justin Timberlake ripped off Janet Jackson's boob protector and we all saw her little boob sticker on national TV. I was scarred for life, man. I'm still not over it. 3 water, auto overcharge. It would be nice. It would be nice. It would also be nice to not take so much damage, to get perhaps an even larger shield pad. Oh, but it would also be nice to get a javelin's kind of pog with it. Okay, I'm thinking we wait for javelin. That's the ticket. Hey, the run's almost started, by the way. Yes, it's almost over, too, but it's almost started. Hey, get smoked. You stink. I stink. I stink. No. I missed them both. Don't. Triangulars. Triangulars would be nice. Speed would be nice. Lots of stuff would be nice right now. Is sword a good weapon to swap to? I'll just be like straight up with you, like 100%. The laser is ass. There's only 2 weapons in the game, so for me personally, it's an easy choice. You're right. This is a bit of a mother load over here. Laser is not ass. Says you. Got him. Got him. Because he likes sword, don't they called him insane? Please don't be 19 iron. Oh my god, you're right. I'm looking at the numbers and I'm like, it's not working. It's not working. It is. But we got 1 extra water. Well, we can get an upgrade while we wait. I see you never played It Takes Two with Kate again. Lol. Yeah, we're busy. Why are you lulling? I don't understand. What's the lull for? Where's the end? I knew that you guys were going to be too busy maintaining your adult responsibilities, doing your jobs, and raising your child to finish that game. I knew it, dude. I must be fucking psychic. We can spend a little. We should not spend a lot. We can spend a little. My friends with kids be like, we're busy. Yeah, my friends without kids be like, yeah, me too. Okay. If you say so. I can spend 6-4. Yeah. 6'4", coincidentally, my height. Yeah, when I was in the 8th grade, maybe. I was a lot taller in the 8th grade. Nope. No, 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 no. You don't want to. You don't want to do this. You don't want to take a shot at me, brother. I lived. Okay. Yeah, I'll take a one-piece seal. Please, 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 please. Overused joke. We only respect original humor from our Twitch streamer here. By the way, did you see any of those viral clips on live stream fails this weekend? Lol, 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 says you, lol, lol. Okay, wait, the mother load? The mother load. Okay, let's go left side slightly. We just need just a couple of beautiful resources. We're going up, we're going up. We're going up again. Some triangulars. Very useful, these triangulars. You needed to not be water. Like, I think we're going to be, like, too shy, I think. But a triangle is very important. Shit is, like, it's the thickest substrate I've ever seen. Okay, I'm gone. I'm gone. Up. Hey Cetra, thank you for the gifted subscriptions again. Thank you. If you got us a gifted subscription, make sure to say Pog thank you in chat. I've recently added a new emote. It's called Pog thank you. They're all falling for it. I made it up. That one's a product of the writer's room. I would really like to not spend it all this time. Or at least to not spend... Nah, let's just send it. Oh, I can't afford that. Faster water. It's so cheap. That's cheap enough. Your ass lived. Should have withered a lot earlier, but I was scared. There's too much shit on me. Too much shit on me. He's insane. He's unbelievable. Just in case. Just in case. Let's go! What am I even trying to get again? Oh, right. Javelin! Dude, Javelin's pretty good. Man, it's crazy how much better Teleporter is than everything else. Look at how much time we're spending / wasting every time. Just to get to a place where we can mine and find nothing. Please. I know we're way too deep, but... It's triangles, at least. Gotta go higher. 2 triangles is kind of sick with it, at least. But we really just need like 2 more. Just need like 2 more squares. It's the most abundant resource in gaming history. 2 squares. That's it. 2 squares. I gotta go. I gotta go. Just in time. Just in time. Sit down. I'm saving, okay? This time I have to save. Get his ass. Get his ass. Not so bad. Like, this guy's definitely dead. I hate waiting, but we're gonna wait. Please. Okay, I've been told the left side is free real estate. I would agree right now. Did I say agreed? I would agree, even though we haven't found it. Ooh, even though we've only found some things. This is a weak substrate. Let's go, dude. Let's go. Oh, is the Grink there? A reasonable mother load. Now we're getting Javelin. We still need some Econ for sure. Why is it never the father load? Because a mother load is special. A father load is common. Nobody gets pogged up when they see a father load. They're just like, clean up your mess. The mother load is precious. People are like, bottle that shit up and sell it. Huh? Ooh, a hidden mother load. There were really resources out here just chilling, huh? This is a good supply. More. 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 Probe. Then, got great resources. We just got Javelin. I still like to raise my defense faster than my multiplier, because our defense is our biggest problem right now. Like, we could easily get larger shield pad for defense right now, and then, like, I would like to upgrade our laser, but it's gone. I spent it. Don't really need a long-range probe. Don't really need a memory probe. I think we save and maybe we talk about getting like permanent overcharge on our repellent, and then the multiplier expansion can happen. I mean, like, your asses are like dead, dude. Like, your ass just got owned. Are you seeing this? I don't even want to help. I feel like our stun lasers just got that one. So we want, like, get the permanent overcharges if possible. And then also jetpack speed. Holy. And then we go for it. Jetpack, we need 12. Okay. Okay, fair. It's fair. Very, very fair. Very fair. We want overcharge repellent. And then probably to spend 1 water to overcharge it. And then save for permanent overcharge. Triangles on left. Got it. I understand it's hard to be more specific. I am probing while I wait for someone to tell me where to go. That's down. Hold on. Water. That's a staggering amount of water. One of the finest water mines I've ever known. Right next to the last mother lode. It's right here, right? And then probe, they're in the top right. Oh, okay. Look at that. Look at that. That's beautiful. That's teamwork right there. Holy cow, that's a lot of water. I'm gonna save on the repellent for now. We can afford to spend water. We can't afford to spend too many squares though. You know what? Screw it. I'm spending. I'm going hard on my... Oh, I can't afford it! Alright, I guess we're saving then. You're right. I could start sending water home. Yeah. 2 of those? Sure. I whiffed because I tried to move. Did you have to let it wither? You know I'm such a pog for you. Anybody up spamming wither, dear? Help. That's not helpful. Let's take a quick triangular. Like, you know what? I'll use 2 of them. This way. Much more helpful. Get bounced. Wait for it. Oh, that one did a lot of damage. Hey, stun laser, you ever consider, like, stunning? You ever consider stunning the enemies or something? No? Okay. Understandable. Have a nice day. You're already overcharged. Okay. Okay. Bouncy sword next. Nah, we need econ upgrades and pivot. Econ upgrades, water pivot. Econ upgrades, water pivot. Peanut butter jelly time. Pog. He is pogging. That's a mother load for certain. God, a teleporter, man. A teleporter would really hit the spot. There is no teleporter. Wait, are we? Oh, you're right. We're double gadgeted already. Well, I guess we should very much invest in our speed then. But first, auto overcharge repellent. Oh, he's munching. And then repellent gadget lasting longer. Like overcharge battle duration is what I meant to say. Yeah. All this stuff, all that stuff. Oh, baby. Then the mist will last longer. Because it does damage over time, lasting longer equals more damage, equals we take less damage. Equals your mom. Rude. Got him. You being me is like Billy Crystal playing Scarface. Boom, bow, surprise. Oh! You don't know that one? Nah, don't worry about it. It's okay. It's a deep cut. It's from a different time. Yes, overcharge, battle ability duration. Insane importance. Says the French say, les importants. Mais oui. Have you guys seen the movie Chocolate? Starring Johnny Depp and Juliette Binoche? Okay, let's go back up. Yes? Why? This guy, is my impression of this dude in like the year 2001. Have you guys seen Chocolat? Man. Oh, man, I would never admit to that. Holy. It's a perfectly cromulent film. I blocked it. I don't believe it. Do you still say what's up, ironically? What do you mean, ironically? Come on! Juice me. Fruit me. Because I ain't your average groupie. A lot of Sir Mix-a-Lot references today. For, like, actually no reason. Bro. I see you. I'm not going to the right to grab a fruit and then going all the way to the left, okay? We do like 2 lefts, 1 right. Just like me trying to get home without crossing an intersection that doesn't have a protected left turn. North America, the land of cars. Yeah? Jealous? Probably not. I don't know. Actually, like, I can't really complain. Vancouver is an extremely walkable city. I don't know what our Zillow walkable score is, but it's gotta be like... I don't know, is it a 10 or is it a 100? Because I gotta feel like Vancouver's gotta be at least in the 90s for walkability. People be like, no, Vancouver's not that walkable. Where do you live? Coquitlam. Shut the fuck up. This is a joke that makes no sense whatsoever. Just laugh. Hold on, let's see. Vancouver has a walkability score of 65, a transit score of 74, and a bike score of 99. The city is by cyclists for cyclists. I told you. I told you. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Can I want to be positive to the cyclists, by the way. I think I may have already mentioned this, but do I occasionally get a little bit annoyed when a cyclist doesn't stop at a stop sign and then waves at me as if I let them through? I did not let you through. You chose to go through. All I chose to do was not kill you with my car. So if that's what gets a wave in today's society, then we're truly fucked. But we had like, not bad weather, but like some slightly less good weather. And I was picking up my daughter from daycare last week, and there was a ton of traffic. And I said, oh yeah, I remember why I love cyclists. Every cyclist is like one less car that's on the road. It makes it a lot easier to like drive. Occasionally you get like slightly annoyed. You're like, I'm never annoyed at a cyclist like, oh, you're traveling like kind of slow and now my car doesn't go zoomy zoom. I'm always annoyed when it's like, oh, like, please drive or please ride your bike in such a fashion that like you protect yourself, I guess. But then I was like, there's another reason to support it. It makes the traffic better, man. I'm going left. Sorry, just takes a second. I think we're too far deep again, but whatever. We'll just go up. Worst copy pasta award? Yeah, it's mostly just like really insulting. But like there is a problem, like whenever you're like, oh, I'm really like annoyed by this, it just makes people spam it more. So there's really like, there's no way out except ignoring it. Unfortunately. Probe me. Terrible, terrible probe. How about now? Ooh! Terrible probe, but for different reasons. Hold on, let me just at least see what this is. It's water. Yep, water. I don't know if we're making it. Okay, we're going left next time. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, cycling. I'm mostly like for it. I'm surprised our walkability score is so low, but then I guess like there's parts of Vancouver that are very not walkable. Like I don't understand for the life of me why someone would ever want to live in like Shaughnessy. Why would you want to pay like $10 million for a house that's right next to an incredibly busy road that you also have like no transit or very limited transit access to? Not that you're ever gonna like take the bus if you're in Shaughnessy, but there's no train. Like what are you doing? Vancouver's only really walkable on the North Shore. Guy who has never been to Vancouver. Vancouver's only walkable in North Vancouver. What are you talking about? You could walk on the damn seawall from like the Ironworkers Bridge all the way around Stanley Park, English Bay, Park, Yale Town. Now you're dead. Olympic Village, going to Kitsilano. Oh, this is Spanish Banks, Jericho Beach, all the way to the UBC, all the way to the damn Pacific Ocean. What the hell are you talking about? He mentioned Kitsilano. Honestly, if your two favorite parts of Vancouver are North Vancouver and Kitsilano, get out of my chat. I mean, sub first. You don't have to leave. But I disagree. What about Gastown? No, Gastown's definitely worse than Kitson North Van right now, for sure. I like North Van. But just, you know. Where am I? Where the hell am I? What the fuck am I fucking doing? I think I'd better, like, if we can max our laser. I'd be into that. And then score, and then score. Had to happen. Oh, his ass is dead. Let's go. Huge. Huge. My friends whose kids have already left for university be like, oh, my favorite part of Vancouver? I really like Kitsilano. My friends who have Le Creuset napkins be like, I love West 4th Avenue. You listen to yourself? Hold on, I'm multiplying. The score is rising. The One Piece. It's too Vancouver pilled. Okay, sorry. A little too Vancouver pilled. What do you mean that neighborhood is nice? Yeah, if you're 400 years old. Or if you like nice things, I guess. One of the two. I like Gastown. No, that's just a lie. Come on. Nobody... Like, you can like some of the stuff in Gastown. Nobody likes being in Gastown right now. There was maybe like a time. What's wrong with it? It has the worst tourist attraction on planet Earth. A steam-powered clock that is not old. It was built in the 70s and is electric. It's not even powered by steam. It just emits steam once an hour. Also, every store is like straight from the Ketchikan, Alaska Chamber of Commerce. They all sell shirts that are like, I had a moose-ing time in Canada, and then it has like moose with some antlers on the front of it. I went to Canada, and all I got was this t-shirt. Like, it's all stuff like that. And then like 3 good restaurants. And like, not even that good. I mean, like, yeah, there's a Goo there. That Goo is pretty good. I've been to that Goo a few times, but the Alibi Room, my friends without kids be like, the Alibi Room has the best beer list in the city. That's just me being jealous. I've never been. I hear it's amazing, though. You know, give me some sped. Nuba's pretty good. That Nuba pisses me off. It's always so damn busy. And I'm like, bro, I'm just here to get some Costco pita bread. Can you just let me have a table, please? Have you been to the Earl's Test Kitchen? I've not. I've only been to Earl's. I've been to the Earl's near the movie theater. I'm not a big Earl's guy, but I'm okay with Joey. I'm okay with Cactus Club. But that Earl's is pretty good if you want to get a drink or, like, you know, some $27 lettuce wraps before you see Ad Astra. It's one of the most restaurants in that neighborhood for sure. Okay. This is why I need a teleporter. I don't know how to get back here. I don't know how to get back. And I don't even know how I got off the damn track. I think I'm going to need the memory probe. That guy from the Dismemberment Plan was right. Someday, I'm telling you, they'll build a memory machine that finds us something, a great song, though. That's one of the all-time, one of the most track 2s in history. What is he even saying? You know what? Let me get fully upgraded. Pog Laser. Who said you could eat my cookie? Put that cookie down. Is this supposed to be hard? You're gonna take a shot at me? Careful! You're gonna take a shot at me, you best be careful, because you're really taking a shot at yourself. Thoughts on down low chicken? I gotta be honest with you, if there's a cool restaurant that's opened in Vancouver in like the last... I'm lost, aren't I? In the last like 5 years, I probably have not been. And I feel like I want to be like, it's because I have a young child. But actually, sometimes I talk about Vancouver stuff with other parents. Like, that are at the same daycare my kid goes to. Like, here's a great example for you. When I brought a cheese plate to my daughter's birthday party, another parent said, "Where did you get that cheese plate?" And I said, "Oh, it's from Les Amis du Fromage. Sorry for putting some sauce on it." And he said, "Oh, I've never heard of it, but that's really funny because my favorite sandwich place is Il Grotto du Formaggio, and I have to say the same thing every time I tell people." And then he said, "Have you ever been?" And I said, "No." And then I said, "Where is it?" And he said, "Oh, it's on Commercial Drive." And I was like, you know what? I'm not in that area too much. Then what happened? I said, I'm only in that neighborhood when I'm getting my winter tires put on. And he said, true, true. This is what you have to look forward to in adult life. Listen, okay? I would rather like have the lift and the speed upgrade than have 2 Cobalt, I think. But I'm probably not going to upgrade it too much, but just to have the speed to get down, sure. Makes a lot of sense. That makes sense to me. Speed doesn't work going down. That's true. You know what? That's pretty true. It only works going up. Forgot about that. I mean, I think it's worth more than 2 Cobalt at least. Who needs 2 Cobalt? I'm gonna live forever. Northern Lion was killed shortly after due to his lack of Cobalt. I can't believe we got another gadget. I mean, this shit is like a literal shred, right? I can't do anything but shred it. There's no space for Drillbur. We got 2 gadgets plus this lift already. It's a damn auto shredder. I got 5 of these? Oh, then I'm definitely getting multiplier. And then so here's what I'm thinking with this seed, okay? Oh fuck. I think we should find a resource as close to the bottom of the lift as possible, so that we can use the lift to get it back up at the end of every wave. That makes sense to me. It would be very nice if it was triangles as well. I'm glad people seem to agree with that. Only 15 rounds to 500. Honestly, life's gonna come at you fast if we survive. Can you just pop up, like... Smoked. You suck. Okay, this is kind of nasty. I'm going all the way. Do I have a stun laser? Oh, the worst part is the stun laser's actually doing work. The stun laser was doing something the whole time. That's frightening. That's just a brutal wave, but that means our next wave is going to be really easy. My tree! It takes so long to pop, too. Holy cow. Hang on, I thought the lift sucked. World's pettiest man, after he hands me a Dr. Pepper when I'm dying of dehydration in the desert. Oh. I thought you preferred Mr. Pibb. What's the matter? You don't want to wait for a Mr. Pibb? What's the matter? You don't want to wait for a McDonald's Sprite? Please. Is the Grink there? The mother load? Look, I made a bet, and the bet was that we were going to find something good for our... for the tree to deposit itself on. The bet did not turn out well for us. Life's hard. Next wave's going to be easy anyway. You left a bunch of stuff on the left. Yes, I know. I was making a bet that we would find something for our tree to be on top of. The bet did not work out. We were making a bet. Yeah, but there was a 7 on the turn. I'm aware of that. I didn't know. Part of the spirit of poker is that you don't know what's going to be on the turn until you've already placed your bets. This wave's not too bad. Not too bad. That was an easy one. We got some time. You're ready. Okay, left me. Left me? I don't care about anything but you. And you is triangles. Triangles. I don't know where the mother load is. I'm a genius. It's down and to the right. Okay, okay. Now it's to the right. First it's to the left, and now it's to the right. This doesn't make any sense. You're right. That was a mother load. What am I doing? Go to the lift? Yeah, I'd love to have these resources come to our base in, I don't know, like 25 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's give it a try. You know what is nice about the lift? At least it lets me know where our base is. Now, if only I could have something that lets me know where the mine is. This way. Triangles would be nice. It'd be nice to get some triangles here. Nice to see you guys haven't moved on without me. Just gonna squeeze right by you. Love that it's the same people posting the copy pasta. Legit might just be bots. No, that's just death. That's just... Look, if you stick around here, you'll learn. I want my triangle. I want my triangle. Okay, how about faster speed in the lift? I'm not upgrading my lift too much more beyond that. I have 10 of them. You know what? Sure. Give me faster reflect. No triangles. Kind of nasty with it. Then run and find me a triangle. Miracles do not happen. Get it twisted. Sit down, Walt. It's alright. We'll simply have perfect play. No wither required yet? Still no wither required? Wither me. It's bad. It's extremely bad. Ah! That's a rough run. 223. Well, we did not make it to 500. But we made it till the end of Domekeeper before I had to go to the bathroom. /marker me.